Hey guys, my name is JMaster111 and welcome to a little update video. Now today, obviously I'm greeting you with my face here for the first time in a while, and for first time in a while, it's also the first video in a while. And for many of you, this will be the first time seeing my face. It's not a, I don't keep it a secret, I've shown it in videos before, but I've gotten a lot of new subscribers recently, especially over the past little while that I haven't uploaded anything. And I did put out a video about that, but I wanted to put out this little update video that was an update about what's been going on, what I'm planning, some thoughts I wanted to get across to you guys, and just some things I wanted to express. So the first order of business that obviously many of you may be asking is what's been going on with me for the past month? Well, I put up a video about what was going on. You may have seen the Where in the World is JMaster101 video that Skid so kindly uploaded for me. Thank you, buddy. And that was explaining where I've been, because I haven't quit my channel, I haven't left, I haven't just been lazy, any of these things. I've been having a lot of computer issues. What happened? Basically, around the time that I had recorded some Just Cause 2 multiplayer stuff, which is rendered now and probably should be uploaded around the time that you see this. I was also recording some Rust stuff and playing some Rust and all sorts of other stuff that may get you guys excited, maybe not if you're not interested in it, but I'll touch on that a little bit later. But around that time I started experiencing some computer crashes where it actually all started when I was rendering the first Just Cause 2 multiplayer episode, which I've had edited for like over a month now, like 6 weeks. I was rendering it, and it kept crashing before I could even, before the render would finish. And so I wasn't able to render it, and I wasn't entirely sure what was going on, and I was trying to troubleshoot the issue while it was going on. At first I thought it might have been something with Vegas, and then it was apparent there was something with my system, and it gradually got worse where it would crash when I was gaming, and then crash just during general computing, and until basically it would crash like at the logon screen for Windows, or maybe even before the Windows like 8 loading screen would even finish. At that point, obviously things were a little bit difficult, and the only computer I had to run off of was this tablet notebook thing, which, don't get me wrong, this thing is awesome. I highly recommend it. It's amazing. If you're looking to game for gaming, there's a new version of this that's going to be coming out later this year that's speculated to have 4 times the graphics performance, but I love this thing. I think it's amazing. But it's not that amazing. I can't record, high fidelity games. It's a tablet with a keyboard attached to it that comes with it, which is amazing, but not that amazing. You're not going to be playing Crysis 3 on that thing. Maybe the next one, not this one though. So I did actually, towards the end, start to try to record some stuff on it. I was going to record this platforming game called Syra, but it still wasn't quite able to get it with the capture. And there was just a lot of things going on, and basically, I had to troubleshoot the computer. If you've ever dealt with computer issues before, if you're a computer enthusiast, or a prosumer or whatever, and you know your way around, then the general procedure is you look at the issue, which was my computer freezing without any blue screens, and you go down the order of what's the most likely. So first it was the RAM, and then the motherboard, and then the power supply, and then every single thing. And I ended up testing every component in my computer. I actually had to replace everything. Not replace. The only thing I replaced was RAM, because that was actually, I had a pre-existing issue with that. Yeah. Until there was only one thing left, and that was the processor. So last week I sent it in, got it back today, and voila, it worked. There was some mishaps this morning with bent pins and horrible things happening that made me kind of need to buy a new pair of pants, but now the computer's working, and I can move on to bigger and better things, and it's fantastic. So I'd like to thank the people that I talked to about this. I mean, everybody kind of was like in consensus. Like, I didn't really get any conflicting opinions. I really wouldn't have done anything interesting, anything different over all this time. Honestly, I've like, all in all, I just got unlucky. It ended up being the last thing I tested, and I still would have tested it last, and that's what happens sometimes. I'm actually thinking about making some computer videos coming up in the future, but that's I guess a good thing to transition onto. I actually had a lot of new things planned and a lot of new things that I wanted to implement during this time, over this past month when these computer issues started happening, that I unfortunately wasn't able to implement. But, I was able to do a lot of thinking about it and thinking about how I want to, approach this channel and different things. And the niche I've worked myself into, as probably most of you are here for my Half-Life videos or something like that. And how I want to address that while also handling other content and, a balancing act of new things that inspire me and old things and, all those things. And, I wasn't able to do it, and I was really worried that my channel was going to suffer over this month, because as each week went on, I was just getting, like, more and more anxiety. Like, I can't believe I'm not uploading anything. And what ended up happening was, kind of ironically, just like last time, my channel is sort of, like, exploded over the past month. I mean, my sub per month count has doubled. I was getting about around 100 last month, maybe a little bit more, and now I'm averaging, like, 200 subs per month. And that's awesome. That's awesome and also kind of scary, because I want to thank you guys for subscribing and supporting, and I'm glad you enjoy my videos. I'm guessing most people came from like Half-Life 2 walkthrough or something like that. That's been doing really well. But I really appreciate you guys subscribing, and I'm really dedicated. I want to continue to push the limits. I don't want to just continue to do the same thing. I want to bring you guys new and interesting content that's, not totally different than previous stuff and just improves upon things. And I want to do that. I want to always be trying new things and seeing what you guys like and what you don't like, and maybe show you something, and maybe something you thought you might not like, and I'll just, here you go. And I'll give you the little treat, and you think, oh, well, that's okay. I think I'll have another, sir. So that's part of the plan. Fuck is my hair doing? I don't know. I need a haircut. Anyway, so, over this past month, obviously, I got kind of sidetracked for a second. All these people have subscribed, and I was kind of like, I saw 200 subs per month, and I was like, that's awesome. But then I realized it's been 6 weeks. And that means if I'm getting 200 subs per month, that means at least 200 people have subscribed to my channel and not seen a single video in their sub box. And I'm not going to count that everybody has seen that Where in the World is JMaster 1-on-1 video, because YouTube is retarded and apparently only shows videos to people who are unsubscribed to you at the main page, because that makes sense. I don't know. But anyway, that was worrying me, because, I mean, I've got 200 new people that have subscribed to my channel and haven't seen anything. And that was awful. So that has made me want to fix this issue so fast. And honestly, I couldn't have done it any quicker. I've been like busy with homework and all sorts of stuff, and I had 2 family members' birthdays this month and Valentine's Day, and all sorts of shit was going on, and I did the computer stuff as fast as I possibly could. I could not have done anything different. I mean, hindsight's 2020. Obviously, it could have just been like, oh, it's the CPU. Here you go, AMD. But they probably wouldn't have even accepted my RMA if I didn't test the other stuff. So that was frightening, but you know what? I'm here now, and I've got lots of plans that I want to tell you guys about. So, first of all, obviously the core of my audience, Half-Life, and I'm certainly not stopping any of my Half-Life stuff at all. In fact, I want to have a constant and never-ending supply of Half-Life content. It might not make up the majority of the channel, because I'll be uploading other stuff, but it won't ever stop. There's so much great content out there that continues to be created and has been created over the past friggin', good lord, it's been 16 years the Half-Life games have been out now. So there's a lot of content out there, and I look forward to bringing it to you guys. And with me, with Skid, with others, there's just so much out there, and I want to share with you guys, and I'm sure you guys, a lot of you are really interested, and that's why you subscribed, hoping to see more. And definitely will be more. So what I'm thinking with that is that there'll be Half-Life episodes on the weekdays, hopefully. I'm going to aim for maybe an everyday episode of Half-Life, Monday through Friday. We'll see if that actually happens. It may be Monday through Thursday. It may be every other day. It may be like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Oh, I guess that's... We'll see. It might be Monday through Thursday. It might be Monday through Friday. It'll work out one of those ways. It might be every other day. But I want to try to get like, five episodes out per week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. For Half-Life, I think that's a good steady pace. And probably still going to be sticking at 15-minute episodes. I might bump that up to 20 depending on the series, depending on the game. But yeah. So that's something obviously I'm going to be continuing. And I always want you guys' suggestions. You can tweet at me. You can... I don't recommend PMing me on YouTube because it's hard for me to... it's difficult because YouTube's inbox is like a separate redheaded stepchild that's not integrated into anything anymore, not even comments, and it doesn't notify you of it. So I saw like an inbox message like 3 weeks later, and I felt really bad because I didn't reply to it. You can email me, you can tweet at me, you can send me a YouTube private message, you can contact me on Skype. I have Skype down in the description of every video, and I'm going to touch more on that later. So I want you guys to constantly be telling me like what interesting Half-Life mods and Half-Life games and things you might want to see with that. So that's that. Another thing I want to incorporate is a new series that I've been planning. Now, it's a recycled name. Some of you might have remembered I did an episode a while ago that kind of flopped for the series I was going to do called Retro Romp. And I'm completely changing it. It's not anything remotely similar to how that was going to be before. But I'm keeping the name because I like the name. Good names are hard to come by. And, the name's not great, but it's serviceable and nobody's taken it yet. So that's what it's going to be. So Retro Romp is something Skid and I are going to be doing. It's going to be a joint thing between Skid and I. And I don't know if it's going to be every week or every 2 weeks now. Maybe I can try to aim for every Saturday or something like that, or every Sunday or something. Then again, there's other stuff going on Saturday. But yeah. So anyway, I'm aiming to try to have Retro Romp episodes come out every week. Basically what this series is going to be is Skid and I are going to be playing a retro game each week, and we're going to be recording it. Now it sounds pretty simple, and the series actually really isn't that complicated in the first place. But there's a lot of younger people, there's older people, and regardless of when you grew up, what systems you were playing. I mean, I just happened to be playing older systems when I was growing up because I always got systems like later. Like I got a PlayStation 2 in 2007 or 6. It was after the PS3 was out, and that was when I got my PS2. And it wasn't like I bought it from GameStop because I didn't have a lot of pocket money and games were cheap. And yeah, so when everybody was playing like N64 and stuff, I mean, I was still playing it, but I was playing like Genesis and all sorts of things like that. But there's a lot of really good systems and a lot of really good games that people just don't know about. Now, there's lots of YouTubers out there like, JonTron and AVGN and all sorts of these different retro gaming YouTubers that bring to light a kind of a selection of games that tend to be repeated. There's kind of like a circle jerk in the community over Zelda, Kirby, Mario, blah, 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 these different games. And, even some of the ones you might consider even a little bit lesser known, like Castlevania and stuff like that, it just gets, whether it's great Game Grumps or, whoever's talking about it, games just kind of get, recycled. I guess Game Grumps isn't a great example. I meant to say like Eagle Raptor, whatever. Game Grumps plays a wide variety of games, but there are, lots of kids now, and lots of, whether you're older, younger, finding out about older games, and I think that's fantastic. But there's just like this cycle of these selected games, these really, really good ones that for some reason have been selected to be on their own as like the games we talk about, and then there's like the really bad games that get shown because people like AVGN, it's fun to like laugh at them and stuff like that. But there's a lot of other games too. And believe it or not, there's systems that people don't even know about. There's systems full of games that people don't even know about. You ask somebody what a TurboGrafx 16 is, they're not gonna know. I mean, maybe if you know, pat on the back, it's a great system. Or if you ask somebody what the Sharp X6800, I think is. There's all sorts of these different systems people just don't know about. They know about NES, maybe Sega Genesis, N64, Super Nintendo, and that's it. So anyway, we're going to be bringing to light, we're going to be playing some more popular games as well, and basically each episode will be however long we play the game, we're just going to record it, and I'll do editing, like there'll be proper editing, it's not just going to be like a a lazy thing where I just record it and upload it. It'll be proper editing, but however long we record, and I'll edit it up, but it'll be one video. So if it ends up being half an hour, it'll be half an hour. If it's 3 hours, it'll be 3 hours if YouTube doesn't break the video. So that's going to be Retro Romp, and Skid and I are going to alternate picking the games. I know I've got some pretty good games picked out, and a lot of ones you might have never heard of. And I know you guys are probably thinking, games you never heard of, the new glasses, is Julian a hipster? No, I'm not a hipster. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can think I'm a hipster because I listen to indie music too. I don't care. But they're good games, and people don't know about them. Zelda's great, Mario's great, but everybody talks about it. So we're gonna play some ones maybe people haven't talked about. Yeah. So Retro Romp. I'm really excited to be bringing that. Another thing is I'm gonna try. I'm really into the game Rust right now, and I know that's really popular. And I also want to be doing like a weekly, really long, really well edited episode of Rust. And I did like a DayZ series a long time ago before most people started doing it. I know, we're back to the hipster thing. But I did that, and that was back in an earlier day. And I thought it was okay, but I've really been impressed by I think the way that Frankie on PC and 1080p. If you haven't heard of him, he's a bad name, good YouTuber. I guess coming from a guy named Jay Masta, spelled like a fifth grader. I can't really say his name is any worse than mine, but I think the way he does his DayZ series, for example, is really well done, and I want to do something similar with Rust. It's just going to be pretty casual, and I don't know how long it'll last for. I'll probably come back to it because Rust is a game that's fun to like put down, and maybe it'll be replaced by other similar games afterwards, because I know there's a demand. I kind of want to meet demands of different demographics of my audience. I kind of want to have something for everybody, and try to give everybody everything. Maybe something you never thought you might like before, that you try it. And I want to present it in a way that's not intimidating. So weekly Rust episodes might be happening. Another upcoming thing I want to talk about is that I'm going to be trying to do a new weekly stream. People have asked me to stream in the past, and I've actually been doing live streaming for a few years now, but just very intermittently. It hasn't been a focus for me, definitely. My hair is doing something insane while it's drying. I should just turn off the camera, so just, we're just moving the camera, so I'm not even going to look at it. But yeah, I've just been doing something totally, I've been doing live streaming, but, it was just an intermittent thing. I never did it that heavily, and people want live streaming. And honestly, I think live streaming has its place. People say, like, oh, people are moving to Twitch, it's the new place. And I think, live streaming is good for some things, a very few select things, and the rest of the things are generally just people being lazy, and they're like, oh, I don't have to do any editing? Well, that's fantastic. And you know what, I just think just because it takes less work doesn't necessarily mean it's worse. But I think there's definitely some things that it has its place for and some things that it doesn't. So what I'm going to try to be doing is a balance. And the way I like to watch streams is that I like it to be like a special event, a special thing that happens. Not just like an everyday, just like, oh, everybody's here for the stream, because then everybody just ends up being in a chat, not really watching it, and it's kind of like just a lax thing. And I understand that, I get that too, but I want to make content that I want to watch, and obviously what you want to watch as well. But so what I'm going to be trying to do is I'm going to be doing like a JMaster 111 Saturday stream, where I play a bunch of different games, and maybe there'll be one game that'll be like going week to week. We'll play that for like an hour, like it'll be a campaign-based game. We'll switch over to something else, something multiplayer that I can play with you guys, because I'll be encouraging people to go into the Skype group and playing with my subscribers. And I'll probably stream it on Twitch and link to it while it's going on, and then upload it as an archive on YouTube afterwards for people who want to watch afterwards, because that's actually, if available, how I end up watching like half the streams. I'm not even in them when they're going live. But I think that's going to be something really fun, and I think that'll be a really, really cool way to interact with people at a next level, because I've actually, maybe people don't know this, but, that's sort of the end of the type of things I want to be alluding to. I'm going to be doing a lot more, just to wrap this up, I'm going to be doing a lot more networking with people. I'm going to be trying to get new interesting people to be sharing audiences and doing interesting content and collaborations with. I think that'll be really positive. I'm also looking into doing another series that I'll just say the name of is going to be called The Paces, and it's going to be something similar. It's going to be sort of sort of a review type series, an editorial type of thing. But you know, one thing at a time. I'm not going to just go full out and implement everything at once. I'm a busy guy and I have limited time, but I want to really, I want to expand this channel, and I want to expand the breadth of what it offers. And I realize this video is dragging on for like 20 minutes now. And I should probably start getting a little more terse with what I'm saying. But you know what? It's been 6 weeks. I got a lot to say, okay? I haven't been behind the microphone in a while, so this is serious stuff. I got things to say. So anyway, that's something that those are some things I have planned. There's more planned that I probably forgot to mention, and I could go talk about this for the next hour, but that's not something I really want to do. I kind of want to keep this under 25 minutes if possible, and I'm sure it's not going to be under 25 minutes now. Let's say half an hour, because I think after a certain period of time, people are going to get tired of watching me talk into a microphone with a blank background. Maybe it's posters. Anyway, the next thing I want to address is, one more thing that, as I said, I'm going to be going, doing some things with new people and continue doing things with old people. And there's not one person in particular, before I go into the last topic, that I wanted to mention, that, I've got lots of friends of mine that I've met in my YouTube time, Hexpidge, Dak, a bunch of different people that I've met, Insane SVK, but one of the ones that I'm sure you guys know where I'm going with this, that's been along with me for the longest time and has really contributed to this channel in such a meaningful way that I don't think it would be what it is today, and I don't think I would be who I am today, is Skid. And some of you may know Skid, some of you may not have seen Skid before, seeing the influx of subscribers I've been getting. If you hear from Half-Life 2, we're doing a Half-Life co-op series together. Just gonna plug that real quick if you want to go find out who Skid is. But he's a really fantastic guy, and he is, he's done art for me, and he's helped me. And many people don't realize when we do the dual camera series like Half-Life Decay or Half-Life Co-op, he is recording, editing, and rendering, then uploading his footage to send to me to go on my channel that he's not getting any money or viewership or anything from. It's not even touching his channel. I don't think his name is even in the name of the videos, because I like to try to keep the videos as short as possible. And he just does that because he's that dedicated to just bringing you guys the best content that we possibly can. It takes a lot of editing for those dual camera videos, but something I really admire in him that I try to do as well is that it doesn't matter. He wants to do things as best as he possibly can, and I think it's evident in his work. So I just want to say thank you to Skid personally, and I want you guys to realize how big of a help he is on this channel, and also how talented he is. And he's a really funny guy, and he's got a great voice, and I love his videos. I'm his #1 fan. No, maybe Sanji. I'm close. I'm like #1. I'm pretty close to #1. I love Skid's videos, and I'm trying to integrate him and try to show you guys to him, but I really want to just say it out loud right now. Like, go check him out. His channel link is in the description, and he's got great stuff. I've got lots of his videos linking. I've linked his Assassin's Creed stuff and his Secret of Monkey Island stuff and different things he's done. But I really want to thank him for doing that video for me and just helping this channel be what it is today. And I think you guys should be thankful to him as well if you like my videos, because it's not just me. And that's something I'd like to mention. I'm thankful to all the other people that have helped me along, and but Skid especially. I really want you guys to go and if you care. I mean, I know a lot of people that will just say, "Oh, that's great, that's very touching, thank you, Skid." But really, go check out his channel. Just take a few minutes out of your day, and he should have more success, and I want to see him succeed. And we're gonna go places together. With you guys, with Skid, with Dak, with a lot of different people. We're going to go places, and I want everybody to recognize everybody's role. You guys are a help, Skid's a help. Obviously, I do stuff too, a little bit. But yeah. Also, thank you to you guys. I mean, people think they're audiences all the time, and they say, "Oh, I couldn't be anywhere without you guys." And then other people joke and they say, "Well, I mean, I made all the videos and you guys just watched them." And I think there's some truth in both of those things. But honestly, I wouldn't be where I am without you guys, because I've found a niche, and I found people who are interested in my videos, and you guys help to shape the things that I'm interested in, and subsequently the videos I make, and subsequently the things that you guys are interested in. And that's why one of the greatest things that I feel that I've made with my channel is the JMS the One-on-One Skype group. And this is going to transition to the last topic, because I really, one of the things, I'm not a very big YouTuber, and as I get bigger, hopefully, I realize that this is going to become more and more difficult, but I never ever want to stop the level of viewer interaction that I have today, because I've got a small Skype group that in the description of every one of my videos and on the outro card it's got a link to it, that you can come and add me on Skype, and I get to talk to you guys. I get to meet you guys. I get to just talk about personal things, get to know you guys, talk about gaming topics, technology topics, life, bullshit, play games together, even sometimes record videos and stuff. And I think that's awesome. I can name, and you know what? I think I will name people from my Skype group: Stray, Andreas, Valor, Chris, Spencer, my girlfriend Marisol is also very active in there. Oh shit, there's like 30 people, and I'm forgetting some of the most prominent people. Ashley, I'm choking up. There's a lot of people, and I remember everybody, and I feel really horrible because Sam. There's a lot of people in the Skype group, and I'm just nervous right now, and I choked up. But trust me, I know everybody's name. I know everybody by name, and I think that's awesome. And obviously, I won't be able to do that forever. Yeah, I'm trying to remember more people as I talk. Edward. I'm getting nervous. I'm feeling bad because I'm choking up right now. But trust me, I remember everybody's name, and it's awesome. And obviously, I'm not gonna be able to do that forever, but I want to keep trying, and I want to have as much of a relationship with you guys as possible. So, as I said, I have links to Facebook page and Twitter page, and you should follow those. I mean, those are more if you're interested in just my little bullshit quips that I throw out every once in a while, and pictures of food and me at the movies, and I could understand why you wouldn't be interested in that. But if you are, you can go follow the Facebook and Twitter and stuff. But the Skype group, which might not always be the Skype group, and obviously it won't be always the Skype group. When I hit a certain point, I'm going to make a website, and there's going to be an IRC chat and a TeamSpeak or something along those lines to accommodate more than Skype. But I'll put a link to it in the description, and I recommend, please go and add me on Skype, and I'll join the Skype group, because I think that's awesome. You just say, hey, this is my name, and I mean, like, don't say this is my name, say who you are, and let's hang out sometime. And you know what? You can meet some really new cool people. I know a lot of people who've joined the Skype group, and they said, oh, you know what? Like, I was having trouble at school, or feeling left out. I went to high school, and like, I was having trouble making friends, and I met all these great new friends on here, and I just think that's fucking awesome. I think that is amazing, and I just want to see that continue. So if you're interested in that, if you're interested in joining the community, it's not even a name for it. It's not even the JMaster 111 community, because that's really conceited. I don't know what it is. It's a little family we have going on, and I think it's awesome. I haven't gotten very many submissions for it in a while, which is weird, because I was getting a steady amount before, and then my channel has been growing a lot more, and I haven't been getting any. So maybe something's wrong with the link. If there's anything wrong with it, please, like if you add me and I don't get back, like if I don't get any submissions, or if you don't get like added within like 24 hours or like a couple days, message me, tweet at me, something, comment on this video, say like, hey, I added you, and something's weird, because Skype has been being weird recently. But anyway, I want to promote that. I want you guys to, if you can, come join. Like, there's girls, there's guys, there's pre-teenagers, there's like, I don't know, our youngest user, there's college students, there's everybody's there, and Skid is there, the celebrity. He's where everybody comes for. But I think it's awesome, and I want you guys, I want more people, and I want to be able to know each and every one of you. Like, if you comment, I remember your name. Like, I remember your name, I remember your username. Maybe I can't name off everything off the top of my head. I'm gonna try again. Who was the last people I've been seeing commenting? Luna Rogers. Wow, I got to 1, and trust me, guys, I remember usernames. So if I obviously that's something else I want to name. I can't just name one person. I've said Sanzi before. Now I'm forgetting all the usernames, but trust me, I remember them. And if you comment, I see your username, and I remember what you commented, and I can't remember everybody, but I still feel like I kind of know who you are a little bit, and like I'll see you. So comment more. Comment. Just say whatever you want. If you have something to share, awesome. And I read every comment, and I don't reply to every comment because some comments don't really warrant replies, and that would feel really fake. I don't want to just be like, thanks for the comment. Thanks for the comment, smiley face, and you look down and that's all the comments. That seems really bullshit to me. But if you ask me a question, I'll answer it. Probably, unless YouTube's being stupid and I don't get the notification for the comment. So, yeah. It's awesome. And I want to get to know you guys. And if you join the JMaster101 Skype group, we're back to this again. If you join it, you probably get into the live streams. And you probably do stuff like that. I don't know if that's relevant to you, but you can. And you can come play Titanfall and Sonic Ball with me. Obviously, 2 very relevant games. But anyway, that's pretty much everything I wanted to wrap up. And I realized that I didn't even hit my half-an-hour target. This update video has gone on for a stupid amount of time. And my hair has progressively gotten stupider as a result. I don't fucking know. My hair is fucking... It does whatever. I give up. But anyway, I really hope that... and normally this is where I say I hope you guys enjoyed. But you know what? I hope that you guys... I honestly do. I hope that you guys enjoy the stuff I make. Because, you know, I feel nervous sometimes that the stuff I put out isn't good enough. Or that people aren't going to like it. Or that... I made the wrong decision, and I shouldn't have edited this, or I should have done this, and I've taken things in the wrong direction. So I really do hope you guys like the things that I'm doing, and if you don't, please tell me. Just, you know, send me some constructive criticism. No, like, you're gay, show us your butt. If you could, like, do something a little bit more academic than that, that would be great. Like, yeah, anyway, something a little bit more constructive. Let me know what you'd like to see changed, and I promise to not get butthurt about it, at least not on the outside. But yeah, I want to be more interactive with you guys, and I want to have a bigger community. Thank you to Skid. There's lots of great stuff coming up, so stay subscribed, stick around, look out for stuff. We got live streams, we got Retro Romp, we got more Half-Life, we got Rust, we got good stuff. We got good stuff coming. And we'll see where we go. You know, we're on track to hit 2,000 subs within the next 3 months or so. And that's awesome. So let's see how far we can go. I mean, I'm still a really small YouTuber, and I am just blown away by the number of subs I've gotten over the past month. Like, what the... I don't understand. I haven't uploaded any videos. The last time I got a big influx of subs was when I said I was quitting my channel. So I guess I'm like, if I try to break up with you guys, then you guys are like, oh, okay, we're coming back. Don't leave. I don't know. Anyway, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this bullshit video that's like 35 fucking minutes long now. I hope to see all of you in the comments and on Twitter and on Facebook and on Skype and in game killing me, because I'm not actually very good at video games. You guys have probably noticed at this point. But I've got a lot of exciting stuff coming up, and I'm really excited to be experiencing it with you guys and bringing it to you. And I'm just humbled by... I don't know. I can't get emotional. It's gonna get sad. It's not gonna get like touching. It's just gonna get sad in like in a creepy, sad way. But thanks, guys. Thanks for sticking with me over these past 6 weeks. Or some of you have been sticking with me since like 2011. So, my name's JMS101, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.